Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and checking out this video. Today's video is going to be a candle review on this guy right here. This is Goose Creek's Splish Splash. This is a 2-wick, how many ounces are you? 24 ounce jar. And yeah, let's get into the review. Okay, so I have it, whoa, banging. I have it unlit here to show you guys that it has discolored. Let me see if it's really bright, but it's coming dark. It's coming off very dark on camera. Hopefully this will help you see that it is discolored. It went from such a beautiful, beautiful purple to this color right here. There is some soot up here. Yeah, I guess you can just see it fine like that. There's two like really big patches, one right here and then one on the other side. Not so much soot on the front, which is interesting. So I guess the flames were just like blowing the soot right in those two directions. I don't know, but these 2 wicks, I have a lot of feelings about their soot and their wicks, and they're just, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it has discolored. It discolored after the first burn. I wish it didn't, because this is such a beautiful purple and the label is so nice. The scent is really great. Such a fresh, crisp scent. I don't have the scent notes written down, of course not, because I suck. But I will put them in the description box of the video. But this is just a very clean, very fresh, very bright type of scent. Slightly aquatic, but not really. It's truly just crisp and bright and a little bit of fruity, a little bit of aquatic. It's just a really, really lovely, lovely scent. I know a lot of people compare it to Tide laundry. I don't get that at all. I use Tide. I don't smell Tide. I don't smell laundry at all. I smell more fruity. But anyway, that is the scent. I really, really like the scent. I just freshly trimmed the wicks. So we are going to light it up on camera. And does this bother anybody else when the wicks are centered but the label is not? That it makes me kind of crazy, because I want to put it like this but have the wick centered. It's not a big deal, but just like a fun fact in case anybody else felt that way. So we're just going to light this puppy up. And this lighter is from Amazon, in case anybody's wondering. It's really pretty rose gold, and it has no flames. You just charge it with a USB and it creates like a little X of electricity, and then you can light your candles. I got it for Christmas. It's a really good gift. All right, so on to the throw and scent of this. So I thought the first burn, it did fabulous. It did awesome. Okay, wait, hold on. So we're going to talk about these wicks. Those wicks were trimmed down to nubs, and I wanted to do this on camera so you guys could see how out of control these wicks get so quickly. Look at them. They're just growing by the second. Just growing and growing and growing. They get so big and absolutely crazy, even when they're trimmed down to nubs. Like, these things get so big, and they're throwing soot. I would leave them like this, but they soot, and I'm not going to do that. I would much rather trim the wicks of my candle and have to cotton ball it in a little bit, which is what I'm going to have to do. This is making me crazy watching this grow and soot. But this is how I've done every single burn. I trim the wicks after it's, cooled the next day, whatever. I light them up, and now okay, it's sitting like crazy. I blow them out. I let this little bit of wax just kind of cool off for a second, trim them again, and then light them again. And then that is how we burn the candle. Now it gets kind of, I don't want to say puny wicks, but the flames are pretty small. It does create a decent sized wax pool. As you can see, I have soot all over my finger. It does create a pretty decent sized wax pool, as you can see. So the flames are small, but I don't think it really affects it that much. It has taken on a burnt smell. All right, so I'll go back to I'm like kind of all over the place. The first burn, it was amazing. So strong. Filling the bedroom, beautiful, like Just beautiful scent, beautiful pool. I did trim the wicks. It was fine. It stayed steady. It created a nice pool. It was great. And it was really, really strong. Second burn, pretty strong still, doing good. And then after that, it just discolored to this nasty color, and it has taken on a slight burnt smell, and it is not nearly as strong. I don't know what has happened to it to not be as strong, but it is not. And it's very sad because it is such a beautiful, beautiful scent. I'm just trimming the wicks off camera here. It's just such a gorgeous scent, and the first burn, it did absolutely beautiful, but now it's just not as good. And it definitely has some sort of underlying burnt smell. It's okay. The throw, I would give it maybe a 3. The first burn, it was probably closer to an 8. Actually, it was probably a solid 8. That first burn, probably a solid 8. And now it is down to a 3. You have to really be close to it to smell it. It's just, it's really sad because I just love the scent so much. It's such a beautiful scent. So with that being said, I would not repurchase the large jar, but I would 100% buy it in wax melts. The scent itself is absolutely perfect. It's gorgeous. The scent, the first burns, getting that amazing, beautiful, crisp, fresh scent, awesome. Would love it if it stayed like that, but it has just discolored way too quickly in the, way too early in the candle's life. And usually you get like this sort of discoloration like down here, but it just is awful. And I didn't have it burning for very long. I wanted to follow all the rules to be as fair of a review as possible. I had it lit for the first burn, probably about 4 hours, blew it out because it was getting crazy. The wicks were getting hot, the flames were getting high, blew it out, let it cool completely, relit it, trimmed the wicks, relit it, and then it was okay. So yeah, I mean, I've been following all the rules on these Goose Creeks, trying to see if that makes a difference, but these large jars, I just feel like there's no hope. I don't know. Man, it's really sad because they're just, I want to love them so much. I keep buying you and I keep wanting to love you, but I just don't. Yeah, so for me, this would not be a repurchase, but I would 110% pick up the wax melts in this. I think that's what I would definitely do from here on out. But as for the candle, it would not be a repurchase. I'm going to finish it up, see how it does, but I felt that I burned a decent enough amount to give it a review. If anything drastic changes, I guess I'll just put it in the description box or something. But as of right now, I would say like 6 or 7 burns in, it's not doing the best. She's not living her best life. She's giving me some troubles. And that soot is just awful. That's actually even clean for a Goose Creek. I have to say that is pretty clean, which is really sad. Yeah, it's really, really sad. But that's my review. So I hope this was helpful. I don't want to like discourage anybody from buying it, but this is the reality of it is it smells kind of burnt now, not nearly as strong, and it's sooting and discolored. So that's my thoughts on it. I'm not going to say don't try it because I always, whenever people say something sucks, I'm like, oh, I'm going to try it anyway and see what happens. Usually it sucks, but you never know. You could get a much different one. So yeah, that is it for this review. Let me know down below if you have tried Goose Creek, this particular scent, what you feel about the large jars. Let me know. I would love to chat with you guys and talk to you all about this brand. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.